We're golden?
Yeah.
Okay. It's definitely recording, not photographed. Alright, Act 2, Death of the Salesman. Who wants to do stage direction? Great. Amanda, Willie. Beginning of Act 2. Willie, great. Linda, thank you. I'm sure we're gonna need a happy soon enough. Oh, Howard. Howard. Thanks, Howard. Who wants to be his son? You laconic people. Who doesn't typically volunteer? His son. Thank you. Who wants to be his daughter? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Ben. Who wants to be Ben? You went into the diamonds. You went into the jungle, came out with diamonds. Thank you, Ben. Alright, we'll see how far we get. That's probably good. Oh, Bernard, who wants to be a worm? Great. Thank you, Josh. You're liked, but you're not well liked. Okay, actually that's Charlie. Okay, and we'll see if we get to a Charlie. Who wants to be Charlie? Okay, Charlie, let's roll. Stage director. Remember, so how did our Act 1 close? We want to think about, granted there's an intermission, the house lights went up, people went and got their drinks, their snacks, whatever, they come back, but we still need to remember where we concluded.
They took away the pipe.
Okay?
And there's a position of the Bowman Brothers, and Lydia's really happy.
Okay, Loman Brothers, it's $1 million idea, baby. Okay. What else? Pike, Loman Brothers.
Ruby says they'll ask Howard.
Great.
Biff is like a young god Hercules.
And why is that important? Just like a young god Hercules.
The immortality of Woody's dreams.
Okay.
Body of
Nice. Nice.
Family all together. He's quite
Who doesn't exist?
as the person who's covered his blood.
Okay, good. In light of all this kind of god, myth, heroic language, what's going on? What's our playwright? What's Miller doing in other ways to amplify this?
he says, Woody says this during his introduction of the beginning.
What about lighting and staging and things like that? Remember, I'll keep grinding you on that. Just bear in mind stage design and lighting, because that awareness is critical for this genre study.
When Woody says that Biff's a young god, there's a full glowing light on Biff and then a fading light on.
Good. Anything else? Anything else that you want to add to that before we leap to Act
We also mentioned how happy he was speaking the sideline.
2? Yeah. What did he say again? That's
He's
right.
getting married and then falls asleep.
Get married, Mom. Go to sleep, honey. Okay, Act 2. All right. Remember, keep building on others' comments, building on mine as well, but responding to each other, not just anyone. Stage director, hit it.
Music is heard at gay and bright. The curtain rises and the music fades away. Willie, in shirt and sleeves, is sitting at the kitchen table, sipping coffee, his hat in his lap. Linda is filling his cup when she can.
What's our music?
Gay and bright.
Okay. It's the opening of the second act. What can we say about this music in relation to any other aspect of the play?
And it's really, it contrasts strongly the ending of the previous act.
Okay.
And also contrast with the opening of Act 1 where the music is more somber. Also set the scene and characterize the music.
And how is you say the music's more somber. How so?
As in the beginning of Act 1, the music is
Flute.
we aren't sure what instrument this is, but it's
It's probably horns, things like that. It's probably not a flute, yeah. It's more raucous. Is a flute, how do we know it's somber? Sure. So how would you characterize it if it's not somber? You call on some help. A melody is heard, played upon a flute. It is small and fine, telling of grass and trees in the horizon. The curtain rises.
Very hopeful sort of.
Okay.
Music in that two kind of parallel scenes in that one setup that's more realistic in the sense as instead of just twinkling the flute, this gaining bright notes.
Nice. That's interesting about that realistic.
Maybe more grounded in the city.
That's cool. Okay, realistic ground in the city. How is that more realistic, current music appropriate to what's going on in the plot?
Reflects how Willie's dream is so close to becoming real, so this is reflecting the music.
That's pretty cool. I've never really thought about that before, but that's absolutely right. I mean, that first act is well, the opening music is so nostalgic. I mean, that's where we realize he's lost in the past. Okay, Willie.
A wonderful coffee, meal in itself.
Can I make you some egg?
No, take a breath.
You look so rested, dear.
I sound like a dead one. First time in months, imagine. Sleeping till 10 on a Tuesday morning. Boys slept nice and early, huh?
They were out of here by 8 o'clock.
We were.
It was so thrilling to see them leaving together. I can't get over the shaving lotion in his hat.
Sorry.
Viv was very changed this morning. His whole attitude seemed to be hopeful. He didn't wait to get downtown to see Oliver.
He's heading for a change, there's no question. There simply are certain men that take longer to get solid vibe. How did he dress?
His blue suit. He's so handsome in that suit. He could be anything in that suit.
Really gets up to the table and then everyone's just checking.
There's no
What's
question.
can we comment on this? Okay, can we comment on the language at all? Just in these previous lines about Willie's observations, about Linda's observations, and what they say about the characters or their outlook.
I think this is the first instance where Willie is smiling, where it actually specifically says that Willie is smiling.
So it's certainly rare. I think that's good. What can we do with this detail? His smiling, Willie's smiling. What interpretation do we have?
This being very changed causes Willie to also change because of how much Willie kind of vicariously lives his dreams or wants to see his dreams fulfilled and how much he wants to see himself.
Nice. Others? Other observations or building on that?
I know to do with sort of a contrast with Willie stating that he's temporary.
Good, and so that confession, Willie to Linda, that he's also kind of temporary, and I think he was mentioning that as he was thinking about abandoning his father. How does Willie's saying that Biff looks solidified also have truck with previous things he said about Biff?
He was complaining about how the still didn't have a proper job after 34 years of age. So saying he's solidified now is like he's set and ready to take this.
And this is for anyone. Good. So this strikes me as kind of funny. What can we do with solidified, solid, definite, realistic? What's all of this confidence, this certainty built on? Say more.
It's he says he's gonna talk to Oliver, which is a more hypothetical. It's something in the future. It's not solidified, not concrete, but on the other hand, Willie believes that this is a solidified good term of
That's so fascinating to me. I mean, and especially like, what further, and Nicola or anyone else, what further do we know about this talk to Oliver idea? Since you all have read the play, what do we know about this proposal? Go ahead, Amanda. And why doesn't it work? Why? What do we know about Oliver and this relationship with Oliver? That's okay. Anyone wanna? I mean, that's so we have this big dream of the Loman Brothers, this belief in this personal history with Oliver that isn't really personal history. It's about as flimsy as we're about to see with Willie and Howard, and Willie resting on the laurels of his one great year for the company, and now he's working on the commission alone. It's amazing what little it takes for him to be entirely confident, and it's also it's so interesting that that we see how vulnerable that confidence is. It's on the one hand amazing because it billows so quickly. On the other hand, we realize how insubstantial it really is and how vulnerable to defeat are these dreams. All right, let's continue.